Hello everyone and welcome to another live stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on the PS5. Today our first flight is going to be around Kruger National Park in South Africa. Let's get the jet prepped and we'll get on board. Let's fix the weather a little bit because I think the sun is currently going down in Africa. So let's just adjust the time. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. there. Let's adjust it for maybe noon. It was cloudy at noon. Let's adjust that. That's looking good. Okay, let's get on board. Get some passengers. Let's open the EFB, check out our flight. And let's load up a co-pilot and some passengers. Let's get the tags off. Let's check on our passengers. Okay, we do have a couple of nice passengers. And we have our co-pilot. Okay, let's start it up. Our flight time today to Johannesburg will be about 48 minutes. Hey, Aaron. Morning. Couldn't stream yesterday. My ISP was down due to someone taking the copper off the pole. So I didn't have internet till afternoon. So I just played on my other console. Gonna fly today or just watch? I'll wait a little bit, see if anybody comes in. I'll give them the codes. Strobes on. Oxygen on. Pilot heat. Syncing up the fuel. Oh, you're still doing the career stuff, yeah. Forgot. I don't know when I'm going to start that stuff. Let's just set an altitude. And our chorus is 268. I haven't even started career over on my Xbox, so who knows when that'll happen. I want to wait till they get some more aircraft in the marketplace. Hi, welcome in. If you just joined, feel free to come along on the flight. I'll give you the airport codes. We're in South Africa. Okay, all that looks good. We're going to wait a little bit. Let's get some clearance. And then we'll wait and see if anybody wants to join our flight. I think we're going to need a pushback here. Oh, okay. Uncontrolled tower. We're at Kruger National Park. Let's request a pushback. Anybody wants to join, put it in the chat. Why did my engines turn off? Everything turned off. Interesting. Let's turn off everything and start it up again. Didn't touch anything. Engines didn't fire up either. Okay, let's just do a completely manual startup here. Generator off. 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 Okay, we're going to do a completely manual startup here. Still got my passengers. Battery 1 on. Generator on. Generator 2 on. Okay, so we have some kind of bug going on. Everything's on, although my other MFD did not come on. So we are going to restart the flight because there's a problem. I definitely know how to start up this aircraft. So let's restart the flight. Well, that's a first. How you like that, Aaron? That's the first time I've ever seen that happen with the Vision. Duh. If anybody wants to join, let me know and I'll give you the map codes. Let me get this thing started up again. Looks like it left my time the same. No, it did not. Okay, let's fix that. Let's adjust the time to what I had it at. Set it back to live weather. How nice. Okay, I think that's where I had it. Now let's get on board. Pilot cover off. Not sure what happened there. My first PS5 glitch, or aircraft glitch. Door is latched. Let's take off the safety pins. Let's load some passengers. Watch the aircraft dip. There it is. Passengers loaded. We'll check the passengers and my co-pilot, and we'll attempt to start it up again. Co-pilot's on. 2 new passengers. Hey folks, welcome aboard. Okay, let's fire it up. Hi everybody, welcome in. If you'd like to fly along, just put it in the chat and I'll give you the codes. We're in South Africa today in Kruger National Park. Gonna fly around looking for some wildlife, and we're gonna head over to Johannesburg, which is about a 48-minute flight. Okay, engines on, that's good. Let's clear out the airs. If you just joined, we tried to do this flight a minute ago, but everything shut down and I couldn't get it restarted. Oxygen on. Pilot heat on. Let's go down and sink the fuel. Okay, now our only error should be the parking brake. Let's check. There it is. Everything looking good for taxi. We're going to request a pushback. I'm not going to keep reminding everybody today to hit the like button. I'll maybe say it once, and then if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. So hit the like button. Okay, let's check. We're good. Let's get a pushback. We just need to taxi here. Look, see, this is like a very small runway. Okay, let's request pushback. Hopefully that works. It's an uncontrolled field. Oh, no pushback. They got a tug right there. Nice. Back to clearance. There is no clearance. There's no nothing. Okay, we're on our own. Let's set up some autopilot parameters, but I'm not going to probably use it. Nice, Aaron. The bugs are coming out. Okay, set our altitude again. And we'll set it at our usual low and slow 5,000 or 7,000, sorry. And our course today will be CRS 268, but again, we're probably not going to be using that. So I call it open flight plan, which means we'll take off from somewhere, we'll land somewhere, but in between we'll do some sightseeing. That's what my streams are all about, is sightseeing, checking out the scenery, the ground textures. Here we go, 268, that's good. And I guess we're on our own for a taxi, so let's just turn and not hit something. So if you want to fly, just put it in the chat. Okay, parking brake off. This shouldn't be too hard to taxi here. There's not much to find. Flaps. Come on, ground crew. I don't want to hit you. This is a taxiway. It looks like someone's sidewalk. It is someone's sidewalk. Nice, Aaron. Do you like this? Look at our taxiway is someone's sidewalk. This is definitely an uncontrolled tower, but at least it's not a dirt strip like at the Serengeti. We'll just hold here and see if we can announce that we're leaving. Okay, let's see if we're going to make an announcement here. No comms, no tower. Okay, have it your way. If anybody wants to join, you can always join in the air. It's a 48-minute flight. Let's go. 3-5. We better start back here. I'm not sure how long this runway is.
Ground, Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra ready to taxi. North departure.
Oh, now she wakes up. Ready to taxi. We're ready to take off.
Golf Sierra. Taxi to and hold short of runway 35 using taxiway. Contact tower on 125.25 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 35 using taxiway. X-ray Golf Sierra. Tower, Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Ready for north departure at runway 35. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. QNH 101 tree departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 35. Cleared for takeoff runway 35. X-ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, we're ready. Scarlett's ready. We're rocking flaps. And let's go. Let's go explore Kruger National Park. It doesn't like me to use full throttle right here, but come on, 80 knots, we're good. We should have enough runway. There's the end of the runway. We're airborne. Gear up. Ooh, look at this scenery. Oh, nice. Check that out. Someone's flying with us. Unless it's a coincidence. Could be a coincidence. Let's fly along the river here. Let's just get up some altitude. I might stay lower than the altitude I put in. Ooh, look, we got a river here. We're going to come down on the river. Let's just get the flaps up. Get in there. So we're not going to follow the route because that's what I'm all about. I'm not sure who's flying with us. We'll get in there and
X-ray Golf Sierra, using my airspace. Frequency change approved. Tower, Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Frequency change.
I'll check the chat momentarily.
Golf Sierra is type 3 miles northwest of Foxtrot Alpha Sierra Zulu, 2500. Request flight following.
I'm going to pause this a second while I go inside and adjust this.
Squawk 7435, X-ray Golf Sierra.
I like the scenery low. We're going to go,
Radar contact 3 miles northwest of Foxtrot Alpha Sierra Zulu.
we're going to stay about 6,000.
101 tree.
Roger, X-ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, and now we're going to hit the AP. Autopilot set. Let's talk to the FLC. Okay, we're all set. Climbing to 5,000. Check out this scenery. Hey Rich, how you doing? So Rich, after yesterday's stream on Purple from the Xbox, I decided I don't think I'm going to stream anymore from the Xbox. So we're going to do 2 streams. We're going to do our normal stream here, and then we're going to do another stream over on Purple from the PS5. Let's check out this river. We're almost at our cruising altitude. Check out the scenery. We're in Kruger National Park, Rich. Anybody wants to fly along? Yeah, I know it's a good idea. You saw that approach yesterday while I was live on the Xbox in Gibraltar. Stutter, stutter, stutter. Man, this scenery looks good. Now if we could just find some wildlife. Let's go along the river here. Check the EFB. Okay, we're at our cruising altitude of a whopping 6,000 feet. And we're in Kruger National Park, looking for cheetahs. Cheaters, get it? Rich, did you like that? Cheaters? I meant cheetahs. My autopilot just disconnected. It's back on. Why'd you do that? Let's get down, check this river out. Make sure Mr. Autopilot's on. Mr. Autopilot went off again, but that's because I'm diving for the deck. Now we'll become a glider. Overspeed, yeah, I know all about it. We got to be a glider here for a minute or two while we're just about back at the field. There's the airport. Here's where we took off from. Wow, that's not much of an airfield. Pretty good satellite imagery of Kruger. Rich, scenery's looking good as usual. Aaron's doing his challenges today. My challenge is just not to fly into the water. Hey, Rich, for the next flight, we're going to use something bigger. A lot bigger. I know. Does the scenery look better low? I think it looks better if we're up at 5,000. So let's get our co-pilot, invoke our autopilot again. Autopilot on. And let's get the flight level control woken up. Okay. We're going to ascend now to 6,000 feet. Not that big, Rich. Business jet, man. Business jet. We need to climb here. I need to put the power back down. There we go. I'm thinking more like a citation longitude. Hey, Rich, watch this. Welcome, passengers. We're going to be serving lunch on this flight, catered by Arby's. They don't look too excited. You're just north of where? Where is that? Kalamai? I'm not familiar with that place. Where's that, Aaron? Let's see how far off course we are. We're at our cruising altitude of 6,000 now. That's why we call it open flight plan. We're going away from our flight plan. We're going to circle back. So our 48-minute flight is really longer than that. There's another flyer back here. So someone joined in their Vision Jet. Who is that? Nismo. Isn't that a car? I can't read it. Something for. We definitely don't have any mountains over here, so let's go back the other way. Overspeed, yeah, I know. Where the hole is. Does anybody know that's watching when the marketplace is going to light up? I really want to get my Carenado BT390. We're going to just hand fly this for a little bit. Autopilot off. You check chat. Yeah, Rich, that's what I want. The SR71, but it's not even available for Xbox. Only PC. What hole are you talking about, Aaron? What looks like a mining operation? You're talking about your flying, not mine, right? I don't see any mining operations here. South Africa. I think another jet just passed me by. There's somebody. 2014. Must be a secret chatter. The scenery all looks kind of the same. That's the mission, Aaron? A hole that's a mile deep? There's the airport we took off from. Let's make sure everything's still working. Yep, yep. We should be on course. We're getting back on course. .268 is our CRS. Why are we always flying into the sun? Let's intercept our course here. Oh, wow. When did you tell me how to find it? Oh, great. I must have been in another chat, right? And where is that? In Africa? No, Rich, I'm disappointed. I have not seen any critters or cheaters. Cheetahs. Cheaters, that's the other game. I think, like Aaron told us, or I forget who, you got to be in photography mode to see any of the zebras, giraffes, or cheaters. That's funny. Cheaters. Hi, Ulti, what is it? Ultimo? Primero? Stay fly? Yeah, I think the scenery looks better at altitude than flying on the deck. Looks a little better. We're going to head down as soon as I get on course here. I'm just going to intercept. Yeah, I know the SR-71 is $34.99, but what good does it do us if you're playing on console? Yeah, I can get it from my PC, so I'm not going to stream it. I guess I can get it just to fly it, right? Because, yeah, you should actually get it because the word is it's a beta, and once it's out of beta, that thing's going to be like $70 or something. So you're going to get it for half price if you get it now. Okay, let's get the autopilot back on. Autopilot back on. Yeah, I might just get it for a PC. Because if I don't want to be paying $70 for it, and I don't know when the heck it'll be coming to PS5. Oh, we forgot to do heading hold. Sorry. Heading select on. There we go. Are you buying it, Aaron, or did you buy it? Is anybody going to buy the SR-71? That thing looks really good. Why doesn't who play cards in the jungle, Rich? What are you talking about? What jungle? We're at our cruising altitude of 6,000 or 59 and a half. I think we lay a little power down now. Well, Aaron, for Flight Sim 2020, I think I bought a lot of aircraft. Whew. I'm going to wait till they come to the PlayStation Marketplace. The only thing I bought recently is the Coronado BT390, which I love. I'm hoping they put that in the marketplace. Well, Rich, we look for an Arby's in South Africa here, and I don't think there is one. Let me break the bad news to the passengers. Sorry, folks, there's no Arby's. Scenery still looks good. What do you guys think? And Rich, remember I was comparing the draw distance, so it looks just as good or better on the PS5. If you're watching the Sobo, great job for the PS5. Trying to give you some different views.
X-Ray Golf Sierra, contact Johannesburg Center on
Oh, Johannesburg Center.
Good day.
Come on, Scarlett.
118.5, X-ray Golf Sierra.
If anybody just joined, you haven't met my co-pilot, Scarlett. Do you really eat at Arby's every day, Rich? Everyone, we got a chatter here who just loves Arby's. I'm going to tag Arby's in the next stream and see if I can get a sponsorship for Rich and I. Has anybody ever gotten an Arby's sponsorship on a stream? I want a Thrustmaster sponsorship. I am using the Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTUS 4 with my controller. This is the controller. You can't do that on a flight stick. And there's still out of stock. Oh my gosh, when am I going to get another one? Well, that's good to know, Rich. Let's see where we are. We're on course, but since we had a little bit of an open flight, we've still got about a 45-minute flight to Johannesburg. And Rich is waiting to see what I use the next flight. Can you see my co-pilot there? Let's see. I want to try something here. Showcase view. Can we do this while we're flying? Nobody's met my pilot. Oh, here we go. Look at my pilot. Wait. Ooh, the thing's touchy. She's got long hair. Look at this. This is my pilot. I have a lady pilot and co-pilot. Hey, Rich, this is a cool view. Aaron, have you used this on a free flight? Wow. That gets me dizzy. Check this out, though. Oh, this is cool. I'll have to do this more often. You guys like this? Put a thumbs up. There you go. Okay, we better go back before I run into the ground or something. Okay, Rich liked it. And Aaron's taken to the ground. Hey, Aaron, have you tried the boom yet? Because that's the only one where the sound... Oh, we got some new scenery here, look. Aaron, have you tried the boom? The boom doesn't have any sound still when you're inside. Have you tried it, or can you try it? Oh, I'm sure it's for everybody. Make sure I'm high enough here. We're running into a few mountains. Okay, everybody hang on. We're going to climb to 7,000. Climbing to 7,000. I need someone to check their boom jet. Where's Heisenberg? Yeah, but you flew it, but did you have any sound? The sound doesn't work. Aaron, I need him to bring the F-14 back into the marketplace for PlayStation. Where's that flyer? Where did he go? We had somebody else flying along. Anybody watching, you're free to fly along. Just go on to NA West server. Enable your name tags, all players. You can come along on this flight or our next one. I never get tired of using this Vision jet. What other aircraft has a built-in parachute? So we're on our way to Johannesburg. If you just joined, I don't know why I picked direction. We're always going into the sun. And we've reached our cruising altitude. Let me just give it a little bit more of a push. There's some scenery around South Africa. Let's make sure everything's still in the green. Yeah, Rich, the scenery is not drawing at all. It's already populated before I even change it. So I see no need to stream from my other console brand anymore. I'll play on it, but I don't see any need to stream. Like Aaron says, they have all the aircraft there except for the SR-71. Hey, 15X, is that, are you following in the, are you flying? Someone's flying, but I don't know who it is. SR-22. Nothing like that is in the marketplace for PlayStation. Well, we know, not yet. Whoa, I'm barely over these hills. We're on our way to Johannesburg. We should have about another, let's look. We got a little ways to go, probably 30 minutes. Just enjoy the scenery. I think my passengers are getting scared. I'm a little too low. Are you folks okay back there still? They want me to go higher. Okay, I could do that. Let's increase altitude. We're getting a little too close to the ground. We're going to increase to 8,500. Climbing to 8,500. Looks like we got some mountain range in front of us. Yeah, we better get up. This Vision Jet in IRL has an altitude of almost 31,000 for their ceiling. Let's check the chat. Yeah. Oh no, don't. They're paying passengers. Hey, at least they hit the like button. I said I wasn't going to ask for likes. We're at a cruising altitude of 8,500. Adjusting our course a little bit. Welcome in if you just joined. Oh, look at this. I'm getting my first potential spam call of the day. Let's see how many I get today. No X15. There's no bathroom on this flight. They got to hold it in. Hey, wait, I'm overspeeding. Now, if I go back here, it might disconnect the autopilot. I'll try and show you. Look, there is room to put one in, but I didn't have the money, so we didn't install a bathroom. Rich said he was going to give me a loan to put a bathroom in. Hey, Aaron, have you done any of the... Let me get quiet here. Aaron, have you done any of the missions that are like using that sky crane to go onto the oil rigs? Because that looks pretty cool. Is that a mission or an activity? Yeah, I was thinking of flying the 330 today, Aaron, at some point. But you know how I like those. Now, if they come out, Thrustmaster comes out with a TCA Captain's Pack for the PlayStation, I'll be all over those Airbuses. Uh-oh, someone put something in the chat. They're hiding. What did you put? Rich used a naughty word. Let me see. Hey, Rich done it again. The Matrix doesn't like you, Rich. Oh, is that what it is? The Ericsson heli? Aaron, you know what? I tried to fly a helicopter. What a disaster that was. I took the training class. Man, what a disaster that was, flying the helicopter. Rich said the word B-U-T-T, and the Red Matrix didn't like it. Oh, look at this. This is a nice looking lake, everybody. If the sun was just a little higher. Rich is always getting his comments held. Maybe I'll fly that mission, Aaron, over on the Xbox. That way if it crashes, I won't be out anything. So everybody, if you're interested, the way I'm going to do it from now on is after this stream, my main Red Channel stream, after I have lunch, then I'm going to stream over on the purple app that starts with a T, using the PS5. I've only been streaming over there on the other console. But since I had a lot of rubber banding when I was approaching at Gibraltar yesterday, we will not be doing that again. It didn't hold it this time, Rich, because it already saw I cleared it or allowed it or whatever they call it. So, Chad, I figured out for the passengers why on a PS5 it doesn't have them walking off the plane, walking on the plane, or walking to the plane from the jetway. It's because the PlayStation is maxed out at medium graphics and you need higher or ultra in order to see that. Also with the tug operator on the mini tug, they won't be on the tug on medium graphics. So that solves that issue. Let's see where we're at. And we're about halfway. We're not going to do a Kercheval challenge today. How's that? So if anybody wants to join in on the next flight, it might be a little longer. So you might need some a little faster. Wow, we're still pretty low. Look at this. I know how to X15. You watched the stream before. I know how to see the other flyers that are in my area. So like if you have it set for all players, I'll show you right now. Hold on. I'm sorry, folks. We've had a flight interruption. So X15, if you go to online and you turn on show their nameplates, and then you have it listed as all players, it'll show whoever's flying. So if we were to say to go to Miami right now, busy airport, even if somebody's not watching the stream, they will still show up either with a green jet on the ground or I'll see their name tag. That's how you do it. What kind of ping am I getting? I forgot to look. Let's see how smooth it is today. Ooh, 21 millisecond ping. Yeah, no wonder it's so smooth today. And for everybody's information, I am playing on Wi-Fi. I'm not using I'm not plugged in. .21 millisecond ping, man. That's better than Fortnite. Sorry, I just used a swear word. So yeah, Kyle, what you do is, if they don't have that turned on, then when you're spawning into an airfield, you'll see a green plane. Usually, with or without their tag, and that means it's a live player. We'll check out, I don't know where we're going to go next. Probably may not be a busy airport to check that, but you just, when you're spawning in, you'll see a green plane on the ground or whatever it is. The other way you can tell is if we're out in the middle of nowhere here. So right here, if we had anybody flying, you'd see them right around in here. So nobody's flying today in South Africa. But us, look at, even in Johannesburg, there's no action. Nobody's here. We're all alone. So if we go down, we're going to need a rescue. But the Vision Jet has two safety features. The safe return, which will find the nearest airport and land, which hasn't worked yet. Or the parachute, which I have tried in Key West, and it did work. Pretty cool. Put that on your Airbus. And you are feel free to fly on the next flight if you want, unless you want to spawn in the air right now, and you can join on this flight. If you want to test your landing skills at Johannesburg. It is an international airport, so it should be pretty big. Man, we went having the ground at like 5,000 feet to almost 7,000. So we've had a nice elevation change. Is everybody liking the scenery? Where's Heisenberg? I want to get him in here, our friend from Holland, to fly. Where's Digit today? Where's Steel today? Where's all the regular? Those are the regulars who fly along. Let me read the chat. Yeah, Aaron, but what's the fun in that? Auto landing? I don't know. Yeah, I used to do that in 2020. But I don't know. Maybe I'll try that off stream, but the fun is taking off and landing, right? I've hit this button. I think you were watching, Aaron, when I tried to use this a few times, and it didn't do anything. It just showed an error. Maybe it couldn't find an airport, but we're not using it right now, so let's not touch that button. Because I'm on stream, it'll probably work, right? And then go take me back to where I started from. Hi all, everyone. Hi all to the lurkers. Thanks for watching today. Plus, Aaron, I'm still having issues landing the Airbus. It's fine right until the very end. Then I start getting excited and it all goes to hell. Oh, you tried it and it worked? I don't know. Were you watching when I tried it twice and it didn't work? We could try it on stream. After a few flights. Let's get a little more power going here. Oh man, look at this. We're barely above the ground here. I think we're over halfway there now. Let's see. Yes, we are. Aaron, when you tried it, did you try it on a PS5 or did you try it on PC? Because what I was talking about it not working was on a PS5. I haven't tried it on any other platform. PC, okay, that's probably why. I don't know, maybe the graphics need to be higher. I don't know why. Because I did try it 2 or 3 times. That's fine. We know the parachute works. So everyone, ever since I decided to plug my mixer into the power instead of just running it off the battery, so far, knock on wood, it has not disconnected from my microphone. We'll see if that was the issue. Although I didn't have an issue before, but the few times that it did disconnect, all of a sudden there was no sound, and then you saw like a blank screen while I rebooted the mixer. Because if I have to reboot the mixer, I have to go back to the PS5 homepage. And if you're live, it just puts up a pretty blue picture. Oh, okay, Aaron. Maybe it's hit and miss. Maybe off stream I'll try it a few times and just see what it does. It's like I said, I'll be streaming over on Purple after lunch. I'll try and pick some different flights. If any of you have access and like the Purple app, it's under Agent Meow Man. Hey Rich, do you think I should rebrand the channel since I'm only using this now for Microsoft Flight Sim to something else like Meow Man Airways or something? Or should I just leave it? Oh, there's someone flying. Boom's up. Oh, there's 96. Yep. Boom. Oh, he's in the boom jet. Yeah, but does the sound work inside? Man, that thing's loud. But does the sound work inside? Because it does not work inside for me. Oh, here comes my second spam call of the day. We're keeping track. Whatever you're selling, I'm not interested. So you can go, you know what. Time to check on the passengers again. They really have to go to the bathroom bad. Sorry, folks, we're trying to get there as fast as we can. But there'll be a bonus. There'll be 2 RB beef sandwiches, courtesy of Rich. Boom, I think, is flying the boom. Boom, is that you flying the boom? Where'd he go? Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's at my he's high and dry. He's back there. Why don't you buzz the plane and let everybody watching hear that sound? It sounds good from the outside. Come on, studio. Buzz the tower. I know. You know what? You've been a sinner today. You're not flying your Pilatus. I told you I moved the Pilatus down to position number 3. My CJ4 Citation is now in position number 2. We'll see. Let's check our radar here. What's the top speed of that Pilatus studio? I go in the red around 250 in this. Oh my, I think the space shuttle just went by. How'd everybody like that? I think that woke up my cat. He's at our 11 o'clock high, 16,000. Aaron, is there a mission using that boom? Because if there is, I don't want to do it. Wow, everybody, we're going to get 4 days of straight heavy rain. And it's going to start anytime. But I'll still be flying because I have my modem and a router on a big UPS. So I'll have internet for, even if the power goes out for a couple of hours. But I don't have my PlayStation on the UPS, so that could be an issue. Oh, we're getting close. Let me tell the passengers. Hey folks, we'll be landing in Johannesburg shortly. Please make sure your seatbelt's on. Hey, I don't see any seatbelts. Did I turn on the seatbelt sign? Where is the seatbelt sign? Is there a seatbelt sign? Maybe there isn't. I don't see one. I know there's not one down there. Oh, you know where it probably is? It's probably in the, it's probably over here. I don't see a seatbelt sign right there. Maybe there isn't one. Okay, well, leave your seatbelts off. Hi, Glenn. How you doing? Yep, we're using for my first flight the my favorite aircraft, the Vision. Oh, that's a flight we gotta do. We need to find the Matterhorn. So we need to, that's going to be the next flight maybe. We need to find the Matterhorn in Switzerland. Glenn, I think, got me to fly around Mount Fuji, which looked amazing. So we want to check out the scenery update for Europe and find the Matterhorn. I tried to find it on the flight sim map. Couldn't find it. It's near Zermatt. So all we need to do is find the airport near Zermatt. The Norden Savage plane. Oh, the Cub. Have not tried that one yet. Here's some more scenery around Johannesburg. Let's turn on the POI marker and see if it's... Uh-oh. There goes the sonic boom again. That sounds pretty cool. It sounds better than Digit's FA18. Okay, we turn on the POI. So let's see if there's any points of interest that are popping up besides the squares. Yeah, did you notice, Glenn? You can't download it. You just update it. And it just updates in the cloud. It doesn't... so for PlayStation, you cannot download, at least that I could see, the scenery yet and use up 400 gigs on your drive like you can on the Xbox. Hey, Steel. Did you join the flight? Another regular flyer there. All I see is 96 still. I'm not seeing anybody else. Okay. 96 is high and 11 o'clock high. We're only probably about 10 minutes or less out. Yep, there we are. Oh, you're not flying yet, okay. Have not seen another update. They had like 3 updates for the PS5 so far. Welcome, and if you just joined, feel free to join up on our next flight in search of the Matterhorn. Uh-oh, is everybody still watching? For some reason, my red channel on my iPad just crapped. It just shut off all by itself. Okay, we're back. I can see the chat again. Right now, Glenn, we're in South Africa, flying from Kruger National Park, where I was looking for some cheetahs, and we're flying over to Johannesburg. We're almost there. Hey, Steele, I'm not asking as much anymore. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. The viewers know what to do. I don't have to keep reminding people. Hit the like button every 10 minutes. Oh, there he is. 9 o'clock high. There it is. 14,000. We're right on course. Usually my radar will give me a proximity warning if he gets down a little lower. I'll see that right in here. It'll come up with a warning. On the radar screen. Are you going to fly along at all, Glenn, ever? Do you, Oh, look who's in, Daz. Daz is here. Daz and his flying lawnmower. Okay, so if you want to test the proximity warning, get lower in my altitude. So I'm at 8,500, so that's where you need to be, close to there. Try that, and we'll see it start going crazy. I'm right on the pink line. Look at that. What a shock. Let's see where he is. You're going to have to come up behind me, but you're at 9,000. Okay. Didn't give me the proximity warning. Maybe it just doesn't do it for that jet. Because you've seen it on the FA-18, it does. Uh-oh. Kyle's using curse words. Let me see. It tried to hide it. Hold on, let me show. Well, I want to show. Kyle, whatever you put in there, I'm trying to like show it, and it keeps popping up error. Let me close. Never mind. Yeah, it's popping up error. Let me close YT. Hold on. Okay, I'm reopening YT. Okay, well, I think Kyle must have deleted it. Oh, I think we're getting close to Johannesburg. Look at the scenery. Here's city life. Oh, we're right on top of it. Uh-oh. Where's the airport? We're coming up to the airport, everybody. I think I need to turn the AP off and hand fly this thing. Stand by, chat. There it is, Johannesburg Airport. We need to fly over the field and get some instructions. So AP's coming off. And let's get the trim to a normal level. Let's fly over the field. I didn't realize we were here. We'll get some instructions here in a minute. The sonic boom is happening. Where's the tower?
Johannesburg Tower.
There we go.
Sierra X-ray Golf
My co-pilot's doing her job.
East 8000 with Alpha to land. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, Johannesburg Tower. QNH 101 make left downwind runway 21 right.
Let me acknowledge the pattern.
Enter left traffic runway 21 right, X-ray Golf Sierra.
2-1 right. Okay, let's set it up for landing. You gonna land that thing, Boom? Or are you giving me an air clean here? Okay, we want our trim at -4.
630, turn next taxiway.
Let's get some flaps down. I won't check the chat for a couple minutes. Are you gonna land, Boom? Or studio? Calling him Boom. So we're gonna come in over this.
Athabasca 630, exit runway when able.
This should be our runway right here. Let's check that. That is our runway right there. Let's get our gear down. It looks like the autopilot just kicked in because all of a sudden the trim went crazy. That's a bug they gotta fix.
Athabasca 630, contact ground on 122.65.
Standby chat. Let me line up. That's a nice long runway. Land that thing already. 96.
Athabasca 630.
I'm getting my ears cleaned out. Plus my co-pilot says landed already. Okay, let's fly out a little ways and we'll line up. That's a long runway. I'm pretty bad off. I'm cleared to land. Look at that. Now you gotta wait your turn, 96. Oh man, there's something really big on the runway. Get that thing off of there. See that? Up there's steel. Steel's flying around. We're just getting some position on here. Look at that traffic down there on the freeway. Nice scenery. Okay, I think we're out far enough. Full flaps after we slow down. Lining up for landing. I'm on my pedals, that's why it's sort of wobbling. Let's get a little height here. I can't see the field. There it is. What are we on, left or right? What did she say, left or right? Doesn't matter, we're coming in. Oh, I think she said left. Yep, it's left. Left of the dirt road. Okay, here we go. Lining up. Move it, Steel. I'm coming in. 3 whites, 1 red. Slowing down. There's no spoilers on this jet. 2 and 2. This is a long runway. We got a lot of room to play with. There, we'll go to neutral. Float it, float it, float it. We're down. Best brakes in the world. Welcome to Johannesburg.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Turn next taxiway.
Although my pedals won't let me stay on the center line. Okay, let's stop and see which way we're going. Wow, we got off just in time, didn't we?
121.9 for X-ray Golf Sierra.
Let's contact ground and see where we're going to taxi. Hey, Rich, what'd you think of the landing? My landing coordinator. Let me make sure we're on the right side of the airfield. Let's get taxi instructions.
Turn next taxiway.
Wow, that was an Emirates that just landed. That thing was huge. Tune into ground.
Ground. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to the gate.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to gate 19er using taxiway November Alpha.
Yeah, but my after I landed, Glenn, it wasn't too great. Oh, she's not going to respond. Hold on.
Taxiing to gate 19er using taxiway November Alpha. X-ray Golf Sierra.
Let's see where we're going. Oh, don't put us in the nosebleed section again. Okay, that's all right. Okay, let's taxi to the gate and we'll watch studio come in. We got 2 flyers up. Wait till I land, you guys, and then we'll do a showcase view of your landings. How's that? So stand by. They're not going to let me park next to the real planes right here. A lot of ground traffic at this airport. Hi, welcome in everybody if you just joined. Feel free to come along on our flights. Oh, look at something's landing. My, that's a big one. Let's see if it takes us to a gate where there's a little person that guides us in. And yeah, I know I could pull out the charts and find out where they're taking us, but this is quicker. Hey, look, Aaron, I'm keeping my taxiing speed down today. Hey, Aaron, do you get a taxi violation if you're in career and you taxi too fast? I think you do, right? If you're still watching? You're already on the ground. Oh, man. Studio, the red app held your comment, whatever it was. I didn't see it was anything bad. I cleared it. That thing is so touchy. Check out some of this beautiful aircraft scenery. There's someone still flying up there, I see. Okay, we're going to be parking right over here. Where are they taking me? Come on, put me in a decent gate. What gate you putting me at? Right over there? At least there's not an aircraft over there like there was 2 days in a row.
Hold position. Caution of the traffic.
Oh, look, there's a bus. Move it or lose it.
X-ray Golf Sierra.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Continue taxi.
Roger. X-ray Golf Sierra.
Wow, they're putting me at a real gate today. Hey, studio, why don't you bring your boom jet? Oh no, they're putting me at a gate. There's already a plane. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, well, I'm going to make my own parking spot. You recommended I come to a gate? There's already an aircraft there. Oh, well, let's go to this gate. They're waiting for me over here. That's where they wanted me to go in the first place, but we'll just go next to them. See, oh, there it is. Look at that. Studio, do you have sound inside the cockpit? Because the sound, or Steel, do you have sound inside the cockpit? Because it doesn't work. See, look at this is where they want me to go. Hello? Because every time I test it, there's no sound in the cockpit. Has everybody landed? So we'll end the flight. Okay, everybody, if you want to join us on the next flight, we're going to end this one. Let me let my passengers know it's okay to get off now. Let's see if we can, they're not going to walk off. Thank you, folks, for flying with us. I'm not going to walk off. Let's just see. Let's contact ground services. Back to clearance. That's all we have. Nice. Steele's out of his plane. Okay, let's end this flight. Everybody looks like they're in. Okay, you guys, help me find the Matterhorn. Why did I turn my jet red? So another thing you need if you want to fly with us is this flight conditions. This needs to be on live, all players. The third one's the most important, all players. Why did I turn my Vision Jet red? Okay, we need to find the Matterhorn. So I know where we go. We go to the Alps. And we need to find Zermatt. Does anybody know where this is? Maybe I could just put in Zermatt. Is that an airport? Does anybody know the code for Zermatt, Switzerland? So we got the French Alps, Courchevel. We've got Geneva right here. So we need to find Zermatt. Where is Zermatt? That's France. I've found Sam Moritz before. I was talking to you, was it Glenn? So you see how you see this green plane? So that's somebody that's really flying live. Okay, let's just put that in. Zermatt. See what happens. I don't have the code. Okay, so where is this? LSER? That's Air Zermatt. I don't think that's an airport. SEG? Let's look it up on the internet. Unless someone in the chat knows. You know which one of these three it is? Let me look it up on the internet. Three closest airports to Zermatt. So Zermatt does not have its own airport. Okay, so we have Geneva, Zurich, Milan. So the closest is SIR. That's the closest. Let's see where that's at. SIR. That's it right there. I think I've taken off from there before, Scion. That's the closest. I have taken off from here before. Okay, so that looks very familiar. Oh, we got a nice lot of snow. So now we need to do is find where the hell the Matterhorn is. See, the Matterhorn won't appear on the flight sim map. That's the problem. Does anybody in chat know where the Matterhorn is? So we're going to fly Scion to maybe Geneva. It's only a 15-minute flight. I was going to use a different jet. Maybe I still will. Okay, so now where's the Matterhorn? Let's really zoom in and see if we can see where the Matterhorn is. Nobody's talking in the chat. Yeah, that was loud. Thing was ear cleaning. Okay. Let me see if I can triangulate where the Matterhorn might be. Maybe it probably just isn't marked on here, just like Hillstatt, Austria is not. Let me pull it up on my phone. See, 1960 always knows. Go Turin, then north. It's on the Italian border. Okay, so where's Italy here? So the Italian Alps. Yeah, here's Turin. We can go there. Let's see if we can find it. So here's Italy. It's probably not going to spawn in here, but since it's satellite imagery, we should still be able to find it. So here's so if we go Italy north, why do they make it so difficult? Yeah, I know it's near Zermatt, 1960. That's where I'm taking off from, the closest airport to Zermatt. Okay. Matterhorn. Switzerland. Map. Okay, I have maps up. Yeah, so closest is Zermatt, but you can't even find Zermatt on the map here. I did this the other day offline for a half hour and never could find it. So it's a little bit of southwest of Zermatt. But we can't even find Zermatt on the map. So let's check chat. Maybe they found it. Yep. That's my starting airport. Yep. Scion. Okay, so here, let's just do this. We're going to just do the flight Sion to Geneva, and then we'll go off of plan and look for it. How's that? So here it is. Sion to Geneva. I'm going to get a real jet this time. Probably shouldn't use this. It's going to be too big, but let's use the CJ4. There's a Pilatus. Okay, let's how big is this runway? Is this big enough for a should be big enough. Yeah, it looks big enough. And let's spawn at a gate. Don't you guys spawn right on top of me, please? Let's look at the gates. We got a ramp here. Here's a small ramp. Small ramps. Let's spawn close to the runway. I'm going to spawn right here. Gate 1. J1. Let's go. You guys could spawn in next to me. What, Steel? Put in Zermatt and just yeah, I did see that. I saw a village icon. Let's clear up this nighttime. I did see a village icon, but still, I don't know how we're going to find this. We'll leave it up to you. You found the pyramids, didn't you? Okay, let's fix the weather. No point in flying at night. See what the weather looks like here. We have clouds. We want to keep the snow. Oops. Doesn't keep the snow. Okay, we're going to have to keep snow. Okay. Does everybody want to spawn in? Anybody want to fly? You want the airport codes? Here they're coming up now. Let me just put it right here in case I want to use this for a thumbnail. I'll give everybody the airport codes. What? 1960? Can I find VISP? I'll leave it to you guys once we get airborne. Here's the airport codes. Lincoln Sam George Sam 2, Lincoln Sam George George. We're going to climb out over this hill. Steel's already on the deck. There's the codes for anybody else who wants to come along. And let's get it ready. What aircraft are you using, Steel? Let's make sure everything's taken off. Hi, if you just joined, you're welcome to join us on this short flight looking for the Matterhorn. We may have to turn off the weather in order to not Steele's gonna fly a Beechcraft. Why am I in a jet then? Let's get on board. We'll load up full passengers. Citation CJ4. It's cold and dark in here. Let's load up some passengers. There's our flight plan. We'll load everybody. Okay, we got confirmation. Hey, King Kong, how's it going? Oh, you're at work? Oh, why do you work? I don't work. So King Kong will not be joining us. He's at work. And let's check our passengers. There's our co-pilot. And let's see. Oh, look at this. We got a lot of passengers today. We're full. Look at this. Welcome in, everybody. We are going to Geneva. Okay, what do you say we start it up? And we have an MFD right here. We got our iPad. And let me turn on the emergency light warning. Okay, let's go into our flight plan and fix that. There we go, our flight plan is set. Let's take a look around here while everything's spooling up. We'll set an autopilot, but we'll probably hand fly this because we're looking for the Matterhorn. So in the meantime, though, we could set our altitude 20,000 feet. Do we need to turn on our de-icers? I'm not sure if we're going to have to do that. Okay, there's all our de-icers if we need them. Let's get some clearance. I'll check the chat. Departing straight out.
Shout ground. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Ready to taxi. Straight out departure.
You're bad, King Kong, watching my stream while you're working.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Give me your works phone number, I can call them.
Runway 25 using taxiway Alpha Bravo Alpha. Contact tower on 118
Just kidding.
275 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 25 via taxiway Alpha Bravo Alpha. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Steel's ready to go. Anybody else going to join us? I gave you the airport codes. Steel's going to help me find Switzerland's Matterhorn. Are you in the air already? Oh, there's Steel. And there's 96. Okay. So we're not going to get a pushback, or we'll get pushed back right into the... Let's rock some flaps. Let's go. Studio's ready. Steel's ready. Park and brake off. Sorry, tug. I just ran over the tug. Ah, Steele's in his CJ4. And what studio in? Are you in your Pilatus? Let me see. Of course he's in his Pilatus. Let's announce.
Shout tower. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra ready at runway 25. Departing straight out.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
If anybody else wants to come along, let me know.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Scarlett's ready. And we have, I can hear someone behind us. Okay, we're lining up. We're clear. Wow, listen to that engine. There goes studio. Here comes Steel. There's Steel. I think we're ready to go. Let's go, everybody. Hunting for the Matterhorn is today's challenge. Is there ice on the wings? No. Studio's climbing out. Trying to stay on center line. Hello. Come on. Don't look down at the chat. Wow, look at that gorgeous scenery.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
After we climb out, I'll get rid of the clouds when we get into the clouds.
Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Frequency change.
So which way to the Matterhorn? Stand by, I'm going to fix this weather so I can see where I'm going. Okay, we're ready.
Switzerland Center, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Cessna C-20.
Flaps up.
4 miles west of Shell, 7300. Request flight following.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, Switzerland Center, Squawk 540 tree.
Squawk 540 tree.
Yeah, I got some snow in there.
Sierra, radar contact 5 miles west of Shell, 8900, QNH 101 tree.
Okay, studio, which way to the Matterhorn? Let me just get some altitude here. Still climbing. Wow, the red algorithm is being nasty today. Oh, okay. It didn't even like you saying follow me. Really? Okay, let me see. Where are you at? Where are you? I don't see you. I don't see you at all. Let me level off here. Hold on. Okay, I just turned my autopilot on. Where are you at? Okay, King Kong, thanks for stopping in. We'll see you on the next one, which will be tomorrow. Let me see if I can find studio here behind me. Let me get down. What did I set the altitude for? Oh, 20,000.
Altitude.
Yeah, I got it. Altitude 18,000.
Cessna X-ray Golf, Sierra contact, Geneva Center on 125.55. Good day.
125.55. Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Studio, where are you at? I don't see you with all this bright sun. Just tell me what heading to go to.
Autopilot.
Okay, 132. Heading over to 132. Right into the sun, that figures. Okay, I'm heading 135. Okay, so you're behind me still? Why is this plane pulling to the right today? I don't see you behind me.
Switzerland Center, Magic Sun 4024, flight level 360.
Magic Sun 4024, Switzerland Center. Radar contact, continue.
Okay, I'm heading the right way. Let's see where we are. Okay. I still don't see you. Hi everybody, welcome in. You just joined us. We are looking for the Matterhorn and not a Disneyland. I know where that one is. We're seeing if it shows up on the satellite in Flight Sim 24. Citation CJ4. Ah, there's Steel. Okay. There's Steel. Where you at, Studio? I think you're a little low, Steel. You're over our takeoff airport. Are you on the ground? I thought you were in the air. We still on course, hopefully? I think I better climb a little. Is that the Matterhorn dead ahead? Hang on, I'll check the chat. Let me just get some altitude. We're always flying into the sun, no matter what we do. Your game froze? I've been playing over 2 weeks and have not had anything freeze. Okay. Where's Studio at? Am I going the right direction? I don't see Studio on my flight here. If anybody just joined us, we're looking for the Matterhorn. Is that the Matterhorn right there? Wait a minute. Is this it? I just turned on the POIs. Let's see if it shows up. I do have something at heading 132. $14,000 feet. Is this where it is? Right where I'm at? Heading 14. I think I see you out there. Let's slow down a little bit. I got my POI on. I want to see if it shows up as a point of interest. I think Studio says he's found it.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
It does show as a POI. Hold on. I'm right behind you, right? Or no, is that somebody else? I can't see who that is in front of me. Oh, there it is, Matterhorn. I see it. It does show as a POI. How come it doesn't look like the Matterhorn? There it is. That's it. As usual, Studio is the geography expert in the flight sim. See if we can come in low and come around and see it without hitting something. Studio always finds this stuff. This jet is way too big to be doing this. We should be in a something a little smaller. Thanks, as usual, for finding it. Steel's behind us. You didn't tell me. How did your PlayStation crash? They don't crash. I watch it'll crash. There it is right there. We're going to turn on it. Here comes Steel. He found it. Wow, that looks mighty small compared to the other mountains over here, huh? Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Success. We have found the Matterhorn. Look at that. No wonder it was hard to find. Look how small it is. Okay, we're going to get back on course now. Let's see where we're at. We're going to land in Geneva. And we are way off course. Okay, that's where we got to go. So let's kick in our autopilot. Let's get some altitude here. We're not going to clear this. Okay, we're going to intercept our course. And then we'll autopilot over to Geneva. In the meantime, we'll check out the snow and the scenery. Wow, it's a whiteout. Look at this. Let's change the time so we can have a little better view here. Maybe we'll go a little bit towards the evening. That's too much in the evening. Let's see what sunrise looks like. That's looking good. Yeah, let's do a little sunrise flight to Geneva. There we go. That'll give it just enough depth so we're not whiting out everybody's eyes. How's that look? Better, everybody? Anybody flying along can set their own. Usually their weather doesn't affect my weather. Okay, Steele, everybody's behind me. We're heading over to Geneva. As soon as I intercept, it's funny, I don't see you guys on radar or anything. Everybody's welcome to fly along if you want. You guys know we're landing in Geneva, right? Studio and Steel. Okay, I'm going to get on course now and then set autopilot. Okay, looks like the course to Geneva will be roughly 281. Let's go inside and set that. Course 278. Okay, we're too fast. I gotta use the spoilers. Wow, I got the spoilers out and everything. Okay, let's use heading hold. Heading select on.
Lima Foxtrot, Lima India Airport Information Victor, 1900 Zulu.
FLC on, autopilot on.
Visibility, 9er. Sky condition, clear. Temperature, 15. Dew point, 1 tree. QNH 101 tree. Visual runway tree 0 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 0. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Lima Foxtrot, Lima India Airport Information Victor, 1900 Zulu. Wind 267 at 6. Visibility, 9er. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 15.
Why is this coming on?
1 tree. QNH 101 tree. Visual runway tree 0 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 0. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read Lima Foxtrot Lima India Airport information Victor 1900 Zulu. Wind 267 at 6. Visibility.
Let's come around.
Sky condition.
Heading hold is on.
15. Dew point 1 tree. QNH 101 tree. Visual runway tree
278.
Landing and departing runway tree
Heading
0.
select.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Victor.
Okay, now we're back in the groove. Hang on, I'll check the chat. So I'm going to head 278, I believe. Let me just get that adjusted. At 18,000. We should be reaching 18,000 here in a sec. We're getting bounced around here. So let's adjust our heading a little bit. I'll give you the heading in a second. Let me get back on course. Yeah, I think it is LSGG, which is Geneva. Okay, we're holding at 18,000. I'm trying to re-intercept the course here.
Marseille Center, Air France 1631 is passing flight level tree 5 climbing flight level tree 60.
Air France 1631. Marseille Center. Radar contact continue.
Hi everybody, welcome in if you just joined. We are flying over to Geneva. We found the Matterhorn, success. We're just getting back on course here. Let me get my airspeed up a little bit. Why is my airspeed so slow? There we go, that's better. I'll give you the actual heading in a minute, Steele. We're just about there on heading. So you're going to want chorus 253, roughly. Two, 5, 6, somewhere in that area. Okay, that's our chorus. And now let's check everything. So course 260, I'm getting overspeed again. Spoilers out. Okay, we're on course. We don't need to be this high, so I'm going to come down a little bit. I'm going to drop down to like 12,000. Flight level control. Spoilers out. Okay, Steel, my heading is 259. We're actually over Geneva right now. So I'm over Geneva. Watch. See, I'm there. So I've got to come around. The field's right there. There's the pattern. So I've got to come around and get clearance. So you see that? That's the field right there. I want to get clearance at. So we're going to fly out over the pattern, come around and get landing clearance, and then come back. So get your altitude way down. Your ping's 160? Are you kidding? My ping is 21. Oh my. Okay, let's get down. Autopilot's off, I hope.
Lima India Airport information Victor 1900 Zulu. Wind 267 at 6. Visibility.
Autopilot's off.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 15.
Let's
QNH 101.
spoilers out. We're gonna fly over the field here.
Departing runway 30. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Victor.
Still going way too fast. I'm leaving the spoilers out. You see the field? Steel and oh yeah, you guys are right over it. Spoilers closed. Now I'll get some clearance. Retract spoiler. Did you land already? Okay, we're getting pattern instructions. Okay, we got our clearance. Let's get some altitude on. Okay, and fly right traffic, downwind. Initial flaps down. You guys are on the ground? I'll check the chat in a minute. There's the field. Gear down. We want -4 on the trim. Yep, one of you guys is down. Studio's down. Wow, look at the scenery in Geneva. Pretty good, huh? Cleared to land. Runway 04 clear.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Let's just go downwind a little bit. Okay, I think we can turn on final. Oh, sound is staticking. Let's go full flaps. There's the field in sight. Are you back in the air, studio? Okay, runway's in sight, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you just joined, we're going to land in Geneva. You're welcome to come along on any of our flights. Got 4 whites. I can't tell, studio, if you're flying or if you're on the ground. Still got 4 whites. Speed 145. See if I can do this without bouncing. The only one I never bounce is my Vision Jet.
Cessna X-ray Golf, Sierra go around.
No, I'm not going around. No, thank you. Go around.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, did you copy?
No, I didn't. Now, see what you did? You made me bounce.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, did you hear my last transmission?
Why isn't my co-pilot answering? Let's just respond and then we'll get taxi instructions. Acknowledge, go around.
Going around. Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
That aircraft is off the runway.
You are not cleared to land.
Too bad. You did clear me to land.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. ATC services terminated. Good day.
After that beautiful lineup, you wanted me to go around? Seriously? Let's get some taxi instructions.
Geneva ground. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Charlie.
Taxiing to general aviation, parking using taxiway Charlie. Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Oh, you are on the ground. Okay. Oh, Steele, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. Your time right now is 7 or 8. Oh, jeez. What's my caution at? What is that? There's Steele. Okay, this taxi to parking, everybody. Are you guys going to park right there, or I'm going over where it's telling me to park? Come on over to general parking. Why is that loud noise? What is that? There's someone behind me? You guys, I'm going over here, general parking. Move it or lose it. You guys want to come over here? I'm going to go ahead of them. Maybe not. Hi everybody, thanks for coming in and joining us on this flight to Geneva. We did find the Matterhorn, and now we're taxiing to the general parking in Geneva. And that aircraft disappeared. I'm not sure where the general parking is. There's an EasyJet. I want to see if there's another aircraft at the spot they're telling me to go. Are you guys going to follow me over here? Man, where are they taking me? Oh, right over here. Why do I always get the bad parking? Sorry for the loud sound. Looks like someone's waiting for us over there. I think my engine just shut down. No? Someone's behind me and it's so loud that I can't even hear my engines. So now there, that's better. Now it's telling me to park over here? Yeah, okay. I should have stayed back there with you guys. Okay, there's steel. Everybody's right here. Okay, all good. I'm not sure why it was so loud. I can see through your plane. Okay, you guys want to do one more flight? Or I could break for lunch. Let's do our usual quick Caribbean flight. How's that? You guys up for that? We're going to end this one. Anybody wants to come along, you're free to join us. Flight conditions back to live. Make sure in your flight conditions you have live, and all players set. If you want to join in on the fun. And now we're going to go to my favorite spot. Yeah, it'll be short, so you'll be able to do it. I know where you're at, so don't worry, I know where it's at. I wanted to kind of do Alaska today, but maybe I'll do that over on Purple after lunch. Okay, we go over to Jamaica, then we take a left. And where are we going? St. Bart's. There's no substitute. We're going to just do a takeoff and landing. Runway 10 as usual. Ramp gate medium. Let's go. You know the airport codes, right? TFFJ. Should have it memorized by now. So if you haven't watched, we just do a quick takeoff and landing at hey, more fire. So more fire, this will be the last flight on the red app here, and then I'm going to move over after lunch to the purple app, and we'll be flying over there for a while on the PlayStation. Of course, we'll be flying again tomorrow. What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about Christmas Day? Think anybody will watch? What's your feeling about that? And we'll only take a co-pilot on this flight. Morfire, do you do the purple app? Get some water here. We'll wait for you, Morfire, if you want to jump in. It's just like a landing challenge at St. Bart's. We'll load up my co-pilot only. Should be good. EFB doesn't want to go back. Open and close. There we go. It's awful quiet in here. Let's check. Co-pilot's on. Safety pins off. Starting it up. Okay, cool. We'll fly Christmas. We'll even start early. Maybe it's 7 or 8 a.m. PST. Let's clear out some of this stuff. Oxygen on. Pilot heat on. Sink the fuel. Okay, everything should look good. Let's check. The GPS is loading. Okay, let's get clearance. This is a controlled airspace.
Ground, Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Request taxi for takeoff. Departing straight out.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to and hold short of runway 10 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118.45 when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 10 using taxiway Alpha. X-Ray Golf Sierra.
The reason we need to taxi ourselves is because we need to use all of the runway. Okay, let's set flaps at full. We need it at this place. Steel in studio, ready to go. Let's go. Move that tug. Are you using your Pilates?
Tower, Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra ready at runway 10, departing straight out.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. QNH 101 tree departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 10.
We need this little extra space.
X-ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, let's go. St. Bart's. Parking brake on while we put it in full. Wait, I thought I hit the parking brake. Okay, you'll see how hard this place is. We run out of room real quick. Whoa, 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 why is it sliding? Oh my gosh. Why did it do that? Look at this beautiful scenery. Let's get some altitude here. We got to keep the flaps at full. There's our little bitty target. I have this little rock right here set up as my turning point. And we want -4 on the pitch. Let's try not to hit anybody's house again. Just over the top. Now dive for the runway.
Sink rate.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on? Hold on.
Pull up.
Something happened.
Pull up. Pull.
Yeah, no kidding. Maybe it was a gust of wind. We got to go around. I think a gust of wind hit us. That's never happened here. Let's raise the flaps up a little bit. Yeah, the wind must be blowing here in the Caribbean today. Look at this. I'm getting blown all over. This is going to be a really tough landing. It's hard enough. Did you guys see that? How many times have I landed here? Like 100. I've never seen it do that. Let's get the flaps down to full. 96 is coming in. Okay, trying it again. Steel's there. If I would have hit the trees, the flight would have stopped. So I know I didn't hit the trees. And I know I didn't stall. Uh-oh, someone's coming in.
Sink rate.
Look at this. Wow, I'm getting blown right in this spot.
Pull up.
I don't know if I can land.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
He's landing.
Pull up.
I'm going around again. He's landing. I've never gone around 3 times here. Yeah, it's windy here. Oh, look at those white caps. No wonder. I left it for live weather. I'm bad. So we got a real blow going on here. I should have changed it. This is going to be an impossible landing. I can't look at the chat, so hang on. Steel looks like he's going around too. Did you leave live weather on, Steel? Well, this really is a challenge now because we left live weather on. I saw those white caps. I can't check the chat, sorry. I've got no hands. I've got one on the throttle, one on the stick. And as soon as we come over that hill, it's like over. Looks like Studio too. Steel and Studio both. Third attempt. Steel's coming in low over that hill. I don't think I'm lined up again.
500.
Wow, we're getting blown.
Sink rate. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Nope.
Pull up. Pull up.
Steel hit it on the ground. He made it. I'm gonna have to come in from a different angle because that angle is just not working. Look at this.
Tower, Seabreeze, Tree 21 1100 to land.
I'm not doing this.
21, Tower.
I'm getting blown.
H101 tree. Make left traffic runway 28.
Let's Let's clear this up.
Tower, Blackfin 125, 500 to land.
We need to fix this. This is too hard.
QNH 101 tree. Fly left traffic runway 28.
Those white caps today. We need to fix this.
Fly left traffic runway 28. Blackfin 125.
I can't control this at all.
X-ray Golf Sierra.
Hold on.
Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Tower, Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra.
We need to fix this. Custom. Live weather off. We might be doing this for 2 hours if we don't be careful here. Okay, let's try this. See if this is any better.
Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is tight. 1 mile north of Tango Foxtrot Juliet, 1200.
Jeez.
Request flight following.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra approach.
Why am I still getting blown?
422.
Is everything good in the aircraft? Yeah?
X-ray Golf Sierra.
Everything looks good. Autopilot's not on.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Radar contact 2 miles northeast of Tango Foxtrot Juliet.
You guys, this is tough today.
101 tree.
The St. Bart's.
Roger, X-ray Golf Sierra.
Doesn't like the algorithm. Okay, let's try it. Steel's down. Right here when I passed over this hill, that's when it was flipping out.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
See how it's different now? See how it's different?
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
There's a St. Bart's landing right there. With room to spare. Were you guys having a hard time with that? Did you guys leave it in live weather? I'll check with you guys as soon as I park it. I'm going to have to watch this stream back at the end. Oh, that guy's going to my parking spot. Hey, don't take my spot. That AI. Move it, AI. I'll park next to Steel here. Let's check the chat. Oh, hi, 3249. Sorry I didn't see your chat while I was trying to land. Yep, PS5 owners, welcome to MS 2024. So, were you guys watching how tough it was with the live weather on? Okay, there's studio, there's steel. He's out of his aircraft. Let's do showcase view real quick. Welcome to St. Bart's. Their studio. So did you guys leave your live weather on? I want to know if you had the same issue I did. We were getting blown all over the place. There's steel. Whoops. So you did custom weather. See, when I changed it to custom, I landed on the first try. Otherwise, when I had it on live, I had to go around 3 times. Plus, after I passed over the runway, I could see like the white caps out there. So the live weather, I didn't see trees blowing, but the wind was blowing because as soon as I turned off to custom, I was fine. That was strange. Oh, so studio left it on live. You didn't, excuse me, you didn't find that it was, you were getting blown all over the place? Here's St. Bart's, everybody. We'll give you a bird's eye view if you've never watched my streams before. It'll be redundant for anybody that's watched. We'll take a little tour. Welcome in again, Crossplay. Look, they even have a soccer field. I know it's getting late for some that are back in Europe. So we'll come back and we'll end this stream, and then I'll be live again after lunch over on the Purple app. I want to try some PS5 gameplay over there. So this is St. Bart's. And just on the other side of this runoff is where I saw the white caps every time. Let's get back down on the ground. Here's the control tower. I'll come out and join you guys. Hold on. See, look at that. The AI lands on runway 10. That's impossible. Let me get out of my plane here. My aircraft. My co-pilot will leave the motor running. I'm coming over. Let's get a family picture here. You guys are using the same pilots? What is this? I can't see myself, can I? Can I see myself? Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back to showcase view. Stand by. Let's see if this works. It does work. Look at this. Oh, there's our lovely crew. Wait, I'm missing somebody. There's my pilot. And there's Steel. You guys are using the same skin. There we all are. Why do they walk in circles like that? It's Steel. Go Steel, go stand next to us. Let's take a group shot. Steel, walk over there. You're all different on yours? Do you just watching my stream, right? You see that you and Studio have the same. Oh, you just disappeared. Okay, well, I can't explain that. Talk to the makers, Asobo. Walk back over. Let's see if I can get all three of us in here. Go right in the middle. Or just stop right there. There you go. Stop right there. So I can just keep this because it'll be on my stream. That's cool. Okay, let's see. Someone put something in. They got held again. Oh my gosh. The red app, I think, said didn't like the word skin. Are you serious? Oh, geez. Really, red app? See, over on the purple app, you can do anything you want. You can even swear. I wouldn't want to swear on this app. Okay, you guys, we'll all be back tomorrow, and then we'll be streaming on Christmas too, since a couple of you voted for it. I'll figure out the next challenge of where we can't find. That's what we should call it. What place can't we find in the world? But Studio always finds. So Studio's 2 for 2. The pyramids and the Matterhorn. Who found, who was it? It was a different guy that found the Panama Canal. I don't think it was Studio. I'm going to end it on this scene right here. Let me see. You're invisible. Okay, I'm going to go figure out what to have for lunch, and then, like I said, I'm going to maybe take a little hour break or something, and then I'm going to come back on Purple. I want to see if I could shake up. If anybody's watching and you're part of Purple, please come over and follow me, and I need a couple of viewers. I need 4 viewers for 3 or 4 consecutive streams. If you can help me out. Okay, everybody, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow. Earlier, probably, because it's going to pour rain where I'm at. And I'm not going to work out if it's raining. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.